Let's take another problem. It says that a train starts from rest and moves with a constant acceleration of 2 meters per second square for half a minute. I always advise my CAT students to always make a diagrammatic representation as much as possible. That makes understanding the problem clearly. So let's first try to make a diagram. This is the acceleration axis, and this is the time axis, and this is acceleration, say F. Says that it moves with a constant acceleration for half a minute. So time up to 30 seconds, train moves with a constant acceleration. The train moves with a constant acceleration, then obviously the velocity, let's consider this is a velocity axis, then obviously the velocity curve is a straight line passing through the origin. Seconds. And it applies the brakes then. And the train comes to rest in 1 minute. That means this point, it applies a brake in another 1 minute. That means this is say 60 and say this is 90. So at this time, the train so the acceleration here, it says F is equal to 2 meters per second square. Let's say this is F1. This acceleration, F2, is not given. Acceleration or retardation, this is not given. Here, it says it comes to rest in 1 minute. In my understanding, should have been mentioned, it comes to rest in another 1 minute. That means from here to here, another 1 minute passes. Okay? Now the question is, find the total distance moved by the train. So we have to find the distances. Let us consider this distance is, let's consider this distance is S1, and let's consider this distance is S2. During these first 30 seconds, the train moves at a constant acceleration of 2 meters per second square in and starts from rest. Though it's given here, it starts from rest, right? So we can use the kinematic second equation, which says that distance traveled is equal to ut plus half ft square. Here we are trying to find out S1. So let us write here S1. This is equal to U is 0. It starts from rest. So it is half. F is given as 2 meters per second square. 2. And time is 30 seconds. So it is 30 square. So these two gets cancelled. So this is obviously 900 meters. So S1 is 900 meter. Now, when we try to find out S2, in order to apply the same equation, we need the initial velocity. That means velocity here. If we consider this velocity here is V1, that means the final velocity after stage 1, which is also equal to U2, that is the initial velocity of phase 2. So we can find out V1 using the first kinematic equation. V1 is equal to U plus Ft. Once again, it started from 0. So F is given 2 and 30 seconds. So it is 60 meter per second. So in the second phase, the starting velocity is 60 meters per second and final velocity is 0 because it says it comes to rest. So S2 is equal to, well, before starting to find out S2, we also need to find out what is this acceleration. So in order to, instead of finding S2, let us find out the F2 first. So it starts from 60 meter per second. With some acceleration, it comes to 0 in 60 seconds. So if this velocity here is 0, we can write 0 is equal to 60 meter per second, 60 meter per second plus E equal to U plus Ft, 60 meter per second plus F is not known, T is 60. From here, we find that F is equal to minus 1 meter per second square. So this F2 is equal to minus 1 meter per second square. Now we have the F2 value. We can easily find out the distance traveled. S2 will be equal to, once again, UT. U is 60 meter per second. U is 60 meter per second. And T is 60 second. F is negative. So we write here, instead of plus sign, we write a minus sign. And half. Once again, F is minus 1 and T is 60. So it is 60 square. This is equal to 60 into 60 is 3600 minus this is 1800 equal to 1800 meter. So S2 is 1800 meter. Therefore, total distance traveled, S we can say, is 900 meter plus 1800 meter, which is equal to 2700 meter. So far so good. The second question asked here is the maximum speed attained by the train. Obviously, the maximum speed attained by the train is here, and we have already found V1 is equal to 60 meter per second. So part B answer is 60 meter per second. Now let's find out part C. Part C question is the position of the train at half the maximum speed. This question, as usual, every problem will have one tricky part. This is the tricky part. Half the maximum speed. This is the maximum speed, which is 60 meter per second square. 60 meter per second. So its half is 30. So mind it, this 30 appears twice, once here, once here. This speed is 30 meter per second. So this distance from here to here, let us consider this distance to be S3. This distance we can easily find out by using the equation. Once again, we use the equation. Here, we can use the third equation, which is equal to V square equal to U square plus 2Fs. This is the third kinematic equation. V is the final velocity, which is 30. U is initial velocity, which is 0. And F is known, which is 2 meter per second square. S3, we shall find it. So here we have 30 square is equal to 0 plus 2 into acceleration is 2 meter per second. S is, we have considered S3. Therefore, S3 is equal to 30 square is 900 divided by 2 bar 2s are 2 is 4. This is equal to 225 meters. So this distance S3 is 225 meters. There is another point here. You can find this distance by using the formula, same formula, where starting velocity is 60 meter per second, U, final velocity is 30 meter per second, and F is given -1. So we can always find out this much distance here, this much distance is S4. So using the same formula again, final velocity is 30. So 30 square is equal to initial velocity is 60 is equal to 60 square. Now acceleration is negative, so it is -2 into F here is -1. S is S4 that we have to find out. Therefore, S4 is equal to 60 square minus 30 square divided by 2, which is equal to 60 square. This is equal to 60 plus 30, 90, multiplied by 30, divided by 2. This is, we have 15 here, so it is equal to 1350 meter. So this distance is 1350 meter. So what is the question wants how far? So we have to find out what is this total distance. This distance is obviously 1350 plus 900. So this distance is 1350 plus 900 is equal to 250 meter. So this answer of part C is, one answer is 225 meter and second answer is 2250 meter. That's all.